Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Legendary channel. Today's video is a guide on completing all of the treasure hunts in Sly 3, on or Among Thieves. This guide is quite easy to follow along, and I will provide all necessary information for each treasure hunt in the video. If you enjoy or find today's guide useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. The first treasure hunt is for an opera of fear. The first clue is centered on a trap to a watery grave. Below the large clock's face starts the path for the brave. You want to start the hunt on top of the water trap below the large clock. The second clue is, they blow in the wind hanging by a thread. Make 4 paces away from them onto solid ground. Take 4 steps away from the 3 Italian flags in the air. The third clue is, look down the alley that leads to a point and take 14 paces. Take 14 steps through the alleyway leading closer to the police station. The fourth clue is, like the pull of the moon, this draws you closer by 16 paces. Take 16 steps towards the circular courtyard that looks like the moon. The fifth clue is, stay away from the police. Take 9 paces to put some distance between cops and the robber. Take 9 steps away from the police station's front entrance. The sixth clue is, walk away from this towering structure for 6 paces. Take 6 steps away from the tower with Octavio's face on it. The seventh clue is, the tar could erupt again. Move 11 paces away from the spout. Take 11 steps away from the central courtyard, underneath a bridge. The eighth clue is, your final clue brings you 6 paces closer to the eternal struggle of man versus beast. Take 6 steps towards the statue of the man on a horse. The second treasure hunt is for Rumble Down Under. The first clue is, start upon the steps of the Guru's prison shack, from the miners' camp to the treasure pack. You want to start the hunt in front of the Guru's shack in the stockade. second clue is, escape toward freedom for 9 paces. Take 9 steps toward the exit of the stockade. The third clue is, make your way to the towering machine for 9 paces. Take 9 steps towards the large spinning crane. The fourth clue is, the smell of lemonade and the sounds of fighting draw you closer by 10 paces. Take 10 steps toward the lemon bar. The fifth clue is, of the 2 trucks, take 14 paces toward the lesser. Take 14 steps toward the small, broken pickup truck. The sixth clue is, now that you are closer to the lesser, walk 28 paces to become farther from the greater. Take 28 steps away from the large truck. The seventh clue is, try to hide from the spinning giant by getting under him for 4 paces. Take 4 steps toward the large spinning crane. The eighth clue is, your final 8 paces will take you to a lonely rock stuck in the muck. Take 8 steps towards a small island in the muck. The third treasure hunt is for Flight of Fancy. The first clue is, upon the steaming lid to the sewers you start, the treasure is yours if you pace it out smart. You want to start the hunt on the manhole in front of the hotel. The second clue is, it will take you 29 paces to cross the water without getting wet. Take 29 steps across the bridge. The third clue is, avoid the cheese that elevates your mind and body. Take 10 paces away from it. Take 10 steps away from the nearby bouncy cheese. The fourth clue is, face the well and take 7 paces backwards. Take 7 steps away from the well. The fifth clue is, one windmill is alone and defenseless. Take 9 paces toward it. Take 9 steps towards the windmill with no blades. The sixth clue is, Penelope pretended as she looked down from this high perch. Take 18 paces toward it. Take 18 steps towards the Black Baron's castle. The seventh clue is, gaze across and take 13 paces toward the home of the Cooper biplane. Take 13 steps towards the hangars. The eighth clue is, this windmill is standing, but not by itself. Take 10 paces toward it to find the wealth. Take 10 steps towards the windmill near the river held up by support beams. The fourth treasure hunt is for a cold alliance. The first clue is, from the back doors of the van the quest begins. Hunt for the treasure among South's sins. You want to start the hunt in front of the Cooper van. The second clue is, retrace the van's path for 13 paces. Take 13 steps towards the pagoda. The third clue is, climb towards the pagoda to contemplate your path, 9 paces for Ain and 9 paces for Yan. Again, take 18 steps towards the pagoda. The fourth clue is, grow closer to General Sao by taking 14 paces toward his village. Take 14 steps towards General Sao's stronghold. The fifth clue is, you are pushed away from safety and home, again for 14 paces. Take 14 steps away from the safe house. The sixth clue is, for 9 paces you travel under the cable into the next arch. Take 9 steps towards the small arch. The seventh clue is, listen to the tears and take 7 paces toward the prison of Jing King. Again, take 7 steps towards General Sao's stronghold. The eighth clue is, a long final push of 24 paces will lead you down a hard lowly path. Take 24 steps towards the safe house. The fifth treasure hunt is for dead men tell no tales. The first clue is, center yourself tall on Mushroom Rock. By the Falls of Despair, your fate is locked. You want to start the hunt on top of the mushroom-shaped rock in front of the waterfall. The second clue is, off the rock do you walk 7 paces, toward the place where sea dogs sleep. Take 7 steps towards the pirate campsite. The third clue is, look toward the fearful flag, flying high in the sky, and take ye 10 paces to your doom. Take 10 steps towards the Skullkeep flag. The fourth clue is, away from a lone boat and onto land walk ye 5 paces. Take 5 steps away from the small boat. The fifth clue is, like a sea hag, avoid the burning heat and take ye 9 paces away. Take 9 steps away from the campfire. The sixth clue is, Skullkeep lies before you, take ye 5 paces toward the pirate's curse. Take 5 steps towards the Skullkeep. The seventh clue is, walk toward the keel that was hauled up for a roof for 4 paces. Take 4 steps towards the large overturned boat in the center of town. The eighth clue is, if you are sure you want to take ye a final 6 paces toward the Falls of Despair. Take 6 steps towards the waterfall you started by. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.